The richest person you know probably does not look rich at all. They are not posting first-class flights on social media. They are not wearing giant logos. They are not trying to convince anyone they made it. In fact, if you walked past them at the grocery store, there is a good chance you would not even notice them. And that is exactly what makes this interesting. Because while everyone else is busy trying to appear successful, they are doing something much more important. They are quietly building freedom. Today I want to show you the 10 habits quietly wealthy people use that almost nobody talks about. Not just what they do, but why they do it. Because wealth is rarely built through one big decision. It is usually built through hundreds of small invisible decisions repeated over years. By the end of this video, you may realize that the difference between looking rich and actually becoming wealthy is much smaller and much stranger than most people think. My name is Alex, and I spend way too much time thinking about money psychology and why some people seem to slowly build financial freedom while others stay trapped running on the same treadmill for decades. Let's get into it. Habit number 1. They create distance between income and lifestyle. Most people believe they have an income problem. Quietly wealthy people understand that many times they actually have a lifestyle problem. Here is what usually happens. Someone gets a raise. Maybe an extra $500 a month. For a few days they feel excited. Then something strange happens. The apartment upgrade starts looking reasonable. The new car suddenly feels affordable. Eating out more often starts feeling justified. And before long, that raise disappears. Not because they lost money. Because they expanded life to consume it. Psychologists call this hedonic adaptation. Humans are incredibly good at getting used to things. The dream car becomes just your car. The bigger house becomes just your house. The excitement fades, but the payments stay. Quietly wealthy people understand something important. They increase income faster than they increase lifestyle. That gap becomes their hidden engine. Not because they enjoy deprivation. Because they enjoy options. Options are expensive. Freedom costs money. Habit number 2. They stop performing wealth. Think about how much modern life is built around signaling. Phones. Cars. Clothes. Vacations. Restaurants. Many purchases are not really for us. They are tiny advertisements for other people. Quietly wealthy people slowly stop playing this game. Because they realize something uncomfortable. The people you are trying to impress usually are not paying attention anyway. And even if they are, the feeling disappears quickly. Think about the last expensive thing somebody showed you. Maybe a watch. Maybe a new car. Maybe a vacation photo. How long did you actually think about it? Probably a few seconds. Then you moved on with your life. But the payment stayed with them for years. The quietly wealthy understand that attention is rented. Freedom is owned. Habit number 3. They buy based on usefulness, not excitement. Average buyers ask one question. How much does it cost? Quietly wealthy people ask a different question. How often will I use it? There is a huge difference. Someone spends $250 on shoes that last 8 years. Another person buys cheap pairs every few months. The first person spends more today. The second person spends more forever. Quietly wealthy people spend heavily where life happens daily. Mattresses. Office chairs. Tools. Health. Education. Things that quietly improve every day. Because every decision creates second-order effects. Better sleep creates more energy. More energy creates better work. Better work creates more income. Everything connects. Everything compounds. Habit number 4. They create systems instead of relying on motivation. Motivation feels powerful. But motivation is unreliable. You feel motivated on Monday morning. You feel much less motivated Thursday night after a stressful week. Quietly wealthy people know this. So they stop depending on feelings. Instead, they create systems. Savings happen automatically. Investments happen automatically. Bills happen automatically. Because every decision drains energy. Imagine standing in front of your refrigerator 50 times a day asking yourself whether to eat healthy food. Eventually you lose. Money works exactly the same way. The less often you force yourself to choose, the better your choices become. The goal is not becoming stronger. The goal is needing less strength. Notice something interesting. None of these habits sound exciting. Nobody brags about automatic transfers. Nobody posts screenshots of canceling subscriptions. Nobody celebrates keeping expenses flat. And that is the point. The things that create wealth usually look boring while they are happening. Habit number 5. They become comfortable waiting. Modern life trains us to hate waiting. Food arrives in minutes. Movies start instantly. Packages show up tomorrow. Everything says now. Quietly wealthy people train themselves to think differently. When they want something expensive, they pause. Not forever. Just long enough. Because emotion has a very short lifespan. You can want something desperately today and completely forget about it 2 weeks later. That is why some people use a 30-day rule. Write down the purchase. Wait. If you still want it later, buy it. No guilt. But something surprising happens. Many times the urge disappears completely. Because you were not buying the object. You were buying a feeling. And feelings fade. Habit number 6. They build more than one source of income. Imagine standing on one leg for 20 years. Eventually you become terrified of losing balance. That is how many people live financially. One paycheck. One employer. One source. Quietly wealthy people understand concentration creates fear. So they slowly build alternatives. Maybe a side project. Maybe investments. Maybe freelance work. Maybe a small business. It does not have to be huge. Because the goal is not becoming rich overnight. The goal is creating breathing room. Something changes psychologically when you know you have options. You negotiate differently. You think differently. You tolerate less nonsense. You stop acting from desperation. And desperation is expensive. Habit number 7. They constantly learn. Most people spend years earning money but almost no time learning how money works. Think about that. You spend thousands of hours earning income. But maybe only a few hours understanding investing. Taxes. Debt. Compounding. Inflation. Quietly wealthy people treat financial knowledge like an asset. Because every lesson creates future returns. Understanding compound interest changes saving behavior. Understanding debt changes spending behavior. Understanding investing changes fear. Knowledge reduces panic. And panic destroys wealth faster than ignorance. Habit number 8. They protect their time aggressively. Quietly wealthy people understand that money can return. Time cannot. You can lose $10,000 and earn it back. You cannot lose 10,000 hours and earn them back. Yet people constantly trade time for tiny rewards. Driving 30 minutes to save $5. Standing in line for hours during sales. Spending entire weekends researching trivial purchases. The quietly wealthy constantly ask themselves one question. Is this worth my life energy? Because that is what time really is. Life energy. And once they see time that way, decisions become easier. Habit number 9. They prepare for obvious surprises. Most financial emergencies are not actually emergencies. Christmas happens every year. Birthdays happen every year. Insurance bills happen every year. Car repairs happen every year. Yet somehow people act shocked every single time. Quietly wealthy people prepare in advance. They create buffers. They build emergency funds. They plan ahead. Because stress often comes from surprise. And preparation quietly removes surprise. Money may not solve every problem. But money removes many unnecessary problems. Habit number 10. They operate from enough. This might be the most important habit of all. Quietly wealthy people eventually stop asking, "How can I prove I have more?" and start asking, "What is enough for me?" Because chasing more without defining enough becomes a game you never win. There will always be someone richer, someone younger, someone driving something better, someone living somewhere bigger. That race has no finish line. The quietly wealthy step out of it. They help people quietly. They give quietly. They build quietly. Not because they lack ambition. Because they no longer need validation. And something interesting happens when people believe they already have enough. Fear becomes smaller. Decisions become calmer. Life becomes lighter. Now imagine two people. Same city. Same age. Same salary. One spends every raise immediately. Upgrades everything. Posts everything. Lives for appearances. The other quietly saves. Quietly invests. Quietly learns. Quietly waits. Fast forward 10 years. From the outside, the first person may actually look richer. Better car. Better photos. Better lifestyle. But behind the scenes, something completely different is happening. One person owns freedom. The other person rents status. And that is the difference nobody sees. Because quietly wealthy is not really about money. It is an identity. It is becoming the kind of person who values freedom more than attention. The kind of person who builds silently while everyone else performs loudly. So here is the question. Which person are you becoming right now? Because the quietly wealthy did not wake up rich one morning. They simply kept doing small invisible things while everyone else was distracted trying to look successful.